Hello BookTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to Book Babble. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly wrap-up for November week 2. I read quite a lot of stuff this week, so let's just get started. The first book that I finished is The Sword of Summer, which is the first book in the Magnus Chase and Gods of Asgard by Rick Riordan, and this is his new series that is about the Norse gods and the Norse mythology, and it was okay. I really enjoyed Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series, but I tried to read obviously this book and the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I just felt like both of them kind of fell flat for me. They weren't bad, but they weren't great either. I feel like he was trying to replicate the type of character that Percy Jackson is, very kind of socially awkward and says a lot of kind of like corny joke type stuff, and I kind of want something different from a main character for once. You know what I mean? They both are just very Percy Jackson-esque, and I just wasn't really a fan. Like I said, I wanted something different. So I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, if you're a diehard lover of anything Rick Riordan puts out, I think you will enjoy this a bit more than I did, but I just wanted something different from the main character in this new series. After the Sword of Summer, I caught up on the December issues. My husband buys these every single time a new one comes out, and I read the first and the second one when they came out, and I just got behind. So I read all of these 3 through 7. This is the cover of number 3. This is the cover of number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. And I think I kind of like this one the most. The Descenders comics is written by Jeff Lemire and is illustrated by Dustin Nguyen. I can't ever remember how to say that last name. But anyway, it's a universe where there was robots, and then I guess the robots kind of went like crazy and there was just too much AI going on, so a group of people were sent out to destroy all of the robots, and 10 years after the whole robot thing went on, a companion robot was found who is this person right here. It's made to look like a young child, very human. You wouldn't have guessed that it was a robot to be a companion to other children and stuff like that. And so the whole story revolves around him, and I absolutely love Descenders. The first issue, just every single issue gets better and better, and like the first 6 issues have recently been put into a bind-up that you can buy, and I've just loved every single Descender issue. I've given them all either a 4 out of 5 stars or a 5 out of 5 stars, and they're just really good. I am not the biggest fan of science fiction. I do enjoy reading it, but it's not my favorite. And I just love the Descenders comics so much. If you guys are looking to get into a new graphic novel series, I highly recommend to go pick up the December bind-up. Why do I keep saying December? Descender bind-up, and definitely check it out because I've really enjoyed it. After catching up on all of my Descender issues, I decided to pick up This Is Where It Ends by an author whose name I cannot pronounce. She is from Holland, I believe, and I mean, I'm going to put the cover here, and so the author's name will be there, but this is about a school shooting, and basically like it starts the couple of minutes before the school shooting, and the whole book takes place over the course of about an hour, and it takes place from different people, or it's from different people's perspectives, like 4 or 5 different people, and it's just everything that these people went through during the school shooting, and I was expecting to absolutely love this book, and I did. I was not let down at all. I think the cover is just absolutely gorgeous. The description that Goodreads has on their website just blew me away, and I just needed to have it. So I requested it for review from Netgalley, and I was approved, of course, and I read it yesterday in one sitting. It took me like less than 5 hours to read the whole book. It was so good, I could not put it down. This Is Where It Ends is set to come out January 5th, so it is still a couple months out for release, but you need to put this book on your anticipated releases for 2016 because it was absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I will probably be doing a full review of this either on here or on my blog, so definitely keep an eye out for that, but that's going to have to be closer to the middle of December because I can't put it out until a month before the release date. But I enjoyed this book so much. It definitely met all of my expectations over and above what I thought it was going to be. And I mean, it's about a school shooting, so all of the emotions were just crazy. It took me a chapter or two to really get connected with the characters, but you know, by the end of the book, I was so invested in this story and the characters, and of course I cried, and there was just so much emotion going into this book. I absolutely loved it. It is definitely something that you guys need to put on your TBR. It is a must read for 2016. After I read This Is Where It Ends last night, I picked up something before bed, and that was Black Science. This is by Rick Remender, Matteo Scalera, and Dean White, and this is a science fiction graphic novel. This is the first 6 individual issues in a bind-up, and this is a science fiction. My husband bought this, and I really needed something to pad my read books for the year for my Goodreads challenge because I'm still 5 books behind at this point. And so I decided to pick up this because I knew I could get through it pretty quickly. I did. It only took me like an hour or two. And this is about a team of scientists who come up with this technology that lets them go to different parallel universes, and it's pretty interesting. The beginning was super confusing to me. I didn't get what was going on. I didn't get that they were traveling to different parallel universes. It was very jumpy. I just didn't understand. By the end of the novel, or by the end of the graphic novel, I got more invested in the characters and I understood more what was going on, and it was easier for me to wrap my head around it. But this was good, but not the best. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, I think a lot of people who enjoy like very just action back to back would really love this. Anyone who enjoys science fiction, of course, I think you would like it as well. It just wasn't really what I wanted out of this graphic novel, but that's just really my opinion. I mean, I think the art is pretty good, but I didn't like the faces that this artist did. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't look realistic. And then like these two, I don't know. I really liked the art except for the faces that the guy did. I don't know. It just wasn't appealing to me as much as I wanted it to be. So I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay, but it wasn't that great. After I read Black Science, I decided to pick up Off the Page by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. This is the sequel to Between the Lines. This is about a girl who has her favorite book, and one day she discovers that she can interact with the main character of her favorite book, basically like her book boyfriend, and stuff happens from there. And I mean, the title and the front cover kind of give away what happened at the end of the novel. I really enjoyed Between the Lines, so I definitely had to pick up Off the Page. I am about 62 pages into this, and it's got about 400 pages total, and I am really enjoying it. I mean, Between the Lines was just so amazing. I have high hopes for this, and so far it is meeting all of my expectations. Alright guys, so that is my wrap up for this second week of November 2015. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what you read this week, what was your favorite book of the week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!